And they are 3 outs away from going back with all but 2 players that are new on this roster from last year's team. Chikadroff and Miesis will be going back if they can get it done here this inning. Jacob Brown needs 3 more outs. That one's popped back out of play off the bat of Palmer's steal.
I might agree with him.
Walked it. Leadoff walk to Palmer's steal. And Brown doesn't want to be playing with fire here with this Irmo lineup. Nobody out, a man on. 4-run lead for Florida. Need 3 outs to get to Williamsport. Ethan Bennett, 1 for 5 with a run batted in this week. Outside, 3-1. Jacob Brown had 2 3-ball counts coming into the inning. And it walked him. Back-to-back free passes. And Gravel will come up.
Well, they sent Novichkov out to left field, had a little bit of outfield movement. They got Levi Rodriguez down in the bullpen right now getting hot. Everything is open to him.
Boy, the umpire not giving that outside corner, and he hasn't all game. James Fark.
Now, it's been a very consistent strike zone. The top of the strike zone is right at the belt, and not much give on the corners.
Florida needs 3 more outs to get back to the Little League World Series. And those last 3 are always the hardest to come by.
Man. You're counting pitches, you're counting outs.
1 and 2. And sometimes getting that first out is the key. Just get the first one.
This will be his last hitter. Jacob Brown at 85 pitches now.
1-2 to Gravel. Got him. Strikeout. 1 away. And that'll do it for Jacob Brown. There's Dad TJ. Here comes Jonathan Anderson. This ought to be a good conversation.
Great performance, kid. Out of the way. Let's go. Let's go.
It's a short one. Yeah, Lake Mary's got a lot to be proud of. They're 2 outs away from going back to the Little League World Series on the boys' side. Levi Rodriguez needs 2 outs. For Irmo, South Carolina, they have 2 on with 1 out. Down 4. And the first pitch from Rodriguez is outside to Braden Gerard. Gerard grounded out to third in the 3rd inning. His only time up. He's 0 for 1.
We saw Rodriguez earlier this week. He's thrown an inning and 2/3. No runs given up. Couple of strikeouts.
One and 1 to count.
You can get one more guy on base. Bring the tying run to the plate.
Bubba McQuilkin, 12th man in this order, is on deck. And then the top. 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
Yeah, South Carolina is not going to take any chances on the bases. All the coaches right there were saying hold, stay on the base. Cannot afford an out on the bases.
Hit down the line and foul. Oh, Gerard. If he could have kept that fair, that would have probably scored 2.
Nice piece of swinging. Fastball away. Stays with it. Drives it down the right field line. About 2 feet foul.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to Braden Gerard. He hit it hard to third base his last time up. And now against the lefty, battling Levi Rodriguez. The 2-2 pitch. Outside, 3-2.
A lot of pressure on that young man, Rodriguez. Got to come with a strike right here.
Another foul ball. Two more hitters after Gerard to get to Giulietti. Man, if he could come up with the bases loaded, boy, you think that Lake Mary dugout would be nervous? Back up the middle, base hit. Steele is going to be held at third. The throw comes into Hay now. And the bases are loaded, and here comes McQuilkin.
Great at bat by Braden Gerard. I talked about how he was catching up. First couple of swings, he's a little bit late. And now you got the veteran Miesis out there trying to calm Levi Rodriguez down. We got one out. And Bubba's coming to the plate.
Bubba McQuilkin.
South Carolina's going to be playing station to station with these base runners. They're not going to take any chances trying to get to the top of the lineup with the game on the line.
Infield at double play depth for McQuilkin, who grounded to short his only time up. And he couldn't hold up strike one. McQuilkin heading into the 8th grade this fall. Parents Corey and Lauren, has an older brother Jack. In a big spot here, probably one of the biggest at-bats of his life, as Irmo has him loaded, down 4 in the 6th inning. Lake Mary needs 2 more outs to get back to Williamsport.
He is right on top of the dish.
The 0-1. 0-2. Rodriguez knows, too, that the top of the order is on deck. This is a much-needed out, and if he can get it via a strikeout, that would be even better.
Yeah, and Rodriguez has found that outside corner. Let's see if he stays away. Tries to get McQuilkin to go chasing after it.
He now sets up outside. He doesn't chase. They've got a rally going. 1 out. Again, the 1-2 struck him out, and now Lake Mary is 1 out away.
Big second out by Rodriguez. Gets McQuilkin to chase up out of the zone.
Preston Ware, a single and a ground out. Lake Mary needs 1 out, and they can get it at any base. Outside.
He's got a chance. I mean, good back-to-ball skills. He's got a chance to lay down a bunt right here. Down the third base half. Gotta believe would give him a chance for a base hit. All you're trying to do is get to the next man up.
And that's Giulietti. Giulietti hitless today, but that means he's due. Popped up, back out of play. 1-1 now. Boy, if Lake Mary can end this game now with Giulietti in the on-deck circle and the bases loaded, what a sigh of relief that will be for these fans and for this Lake Mary team. It has not come easy here in the 6th inning. 4-run lead, but tying runners at the plate in Preston Ware. 1 ball, 1 strike. The left-hander Levi Rodriguez on in relief, trying to close it out. It's high. Jacob Brown had a beautiful start. He's out of the game. Two-one pitch. Foul back, and now Irmo is down to its last strike.
Boy, that was a good pass by Ware. He's right on time. Rodriguez has shown a little bit of a short slider. Let's see if he goes to it right here. Tries to do something just a little bit different.
Two balls, two strikes, two outs, bases loaded, and now Rodriguez steps off the rubber. It's been a long week for these little leaguers. Could come down to this pitch. Oh, upstairs, nearly hit him. Full count.
Yeah, I know you want to sit there in the dugout and go, we got ice, but man, that's right up around the head. That's not some place that you want to take one for the team. How about this?
Levi Rodriguez, the 3-2. Line drive and foul. Preston Ware trying to keep this rally going for Irmo. Giulietti, who has 7 hits in the regional, including a home run, is on deck for South Carolina. Pitch number 7 to Preston Ware. Foul back.
Man, wouldn't it bat?
Oh, my.
What an AB. Rodriguez pounding the zone, 3-2, bases loaded, and Preston Ware just spoiling pitch after pitch. Clay, I'm getting a little stressed out.
I am too. I'm with you. Again, the 3-2. Walked him. And Giulietti will come up. Rodriguez cannot believe it. He thought he had the outside corner. Well, this is what Joe Giulietti did yesterday in the win over Virginia. Breaking ball, a towering blast to left center field as Irmo knocked out Virginia and got to this point. Now Giulietti comes up. He represents the game-winning run. If he can blast one out of here, Irmo will walk it off and head to Williamsport.
Just unbelievable drama going on right here. Levi Rodriguez pounding the zone. That pitch that he missed against Preston Ware was about as close as it could be to being strike 3, game over.
Look at this. This is going to bring back memories, Greg Olson, for something that happened in your career, a bases-loaded intentional pass. As Giulietti is intentionally walked, a run scores to make it 4-2.
Yeah, I've done that. 1998, I walked Barry Bonds with the bases loaded when he was right in the middle of his great run. Was 8-6. My walk made it 8-7, and I got Brent Maine out on a 10-pitch at bat. But if Westbrooks gets a base hit, Preston Ware is scoring from second base. He's off and running.
First pitch is outside. Levi Rodriguez trying to dial in here and get that final out. 1 ball and no strikes to Westbrooks, who's 0 for 2. Swung on and missed. Westbrooks a fly out to center in the first, a pop-up on the infield in the 5th. What fight from these South Carolina boys. Strike 2.
Good pitch by Rodriguez. First ball that he has thrown in on a right-handed hitter. Nails the inside corner.
Bases full, the 1-2. 2-2. How big was that insurance run now in the 5th inning for Lake Mary, Florida? Probably allowed Jonathan Anderson to make that decision to intentionally walk Giulietti with the bases loaded. 2-2. Hit on a line, deep field, off the wall. 1 run is in. 2 runs will score. Giulietti coming home. Ball game. South Carolina walks it off. Brady Westbrooks, a 3-run double to end it. Huge upset. Everyone was thinking Joe Giulietti was the guy in the lineup that could devastate Lake Mary. It ends up being Brady Westbrooks. He burns the left fielder, a 3-run hit to walk it off in the 6th. And Irmo, South Carolina is heading to Williamsport.
We talked about all game, this outfield has been shallow and just now gets burned. Fastball down and in. Westbrooks drops the head of the bat. It is over Novichkov's head. And the guy they intentionally walked, Giulietti, can flat out fly, and he is off and running. What an ending.
Yeah, the intentional walk puts the game-winning run on. He scores. And Giulietti, because he can fly, there wasn't even a throw. And the celebration is on for Irmo, South Carolina. The defending world champs get knocked out with a 5-run inning in the 6th inning. What a comeback.
I mean, that was not even part of my thought process. You're looking at the bottom of the lineup. You're going, how do you get to Giulietti? Jonathan Anderson walks the winning run onto first base. And then Westbrooks hits a laser.
Florida had given up 4 runs in all of the state tournament and the tournament games up to that inning. And they allowed 5 in the bottom of the 6th. That's how big of an upset this is.
Yes. I mean, Clay, we weren't even thinking about it. I mean, honestly, it was like, hey, you know what? This game's over with. They're going to bring in the lefty as soon as Jacob Brown's done. And there's just no way they're going to be able to pull together 5 runs in the bottom half of the inning.
Irmo, South Carolina is going to the Little League World Series for the first time. Irmo had been to the regionals several times, always struggled here. In fact, last year went 0-2, bowed out early. This time, they shocked the Little League World. They upset the defending champs, and they do it in dramatic fashion in the last of the 6th with a 5-run inning. 5-4, the final. And now Irmo will get on an airplane and head to Williamsport tomorrow. Mike Beckworth, Pat Gravel, the assistant coaches, Dave Bogan, the manager. There he is, breathing a sigh of relief. And remember what he said on the mound. Guys, it's time to grow up. Right now, we're still in this ball game. When it looked like the wheels were coming off, he brought everybody together, whipped them right into shape, and sure enough, they're able to come back.
I mean, he's been amazing. The decisions yesterday, how to manage his bullpen with Giulietti and Westbrooks and still have them available today. But that conversation, it's time to grow up, and everything after that changed.
What a feeling this has to be for the kids from Irmo, South Carolina. 5 runs on 4 hits. 4 hits is what they had today, but it turns out to be enough.
4 walks in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Dave Bogan is going to bring him in here, and they're going to try and get an interview with Brady Westbrooks